once you're exposed to an MP3, a WAV file, and a RAW file in a proper acoustic environment, it's very much like being exposed to fast food, gourmet food, and farm-to-table food. That there's these very different levels of relationship and nutrition that come from each one. And so when you're exposed to that, there's this new level of awareness, and it's very difficult to continue to partake in what we would call unhealthy patterns or unhealthy formats. And then expanding upon that, the second day we touch base on a lot of the sound healing principles as well. So over the years, practicing yoga, practicing meditation, I discovered the quartz crystal singing bowls and the Tibetan bowls, and became absolutely infatuated with them due to what we call their harmonic structure, and that's a whole nother topic at the moment. But anyhow, as I worked with these crystal bowls and worked with meditation, I began to have, again, these internal experiences without any foreign substance or anything of this nature. And so when you have these experiences, you know, there's something that fires up inside, like, wait, well, what's really happening here? And as I began to inquire more about that, study more, I began to want to share that. And so I would find friends of mine that were high stress individuals and say, hey, check this out. This can help you just calm down a little bit. So I'd invite them over and we would do sound healing sessions. And after a little bit, I started to get some very unique testimonials. And in that, I had to sort of take a step back as well and say, okay, well, what's happening here? Because I would love to say, yeah, I know what's going on, but in reality, these experiences that clients were sharing with me were so profound. I mean, to have an individual literally break down into tears in front of you and reconnect with a part of themselves that they've either abandoned or forgotten about or pushed away. There's no words for it. And over the years, at first, you know, there's this aspect of like, I'm doing this, and it really has been a humbling process of understanding that when we're doing sound healing, that we're really creating a container, a space in which people can open up, express themselves in maybe ways they're not normally able to express themselves, whether it's due to family taboos or social taboos or whatever it may be. So over the years of having this practice and having these responses, I began to really focus on this. And as I began to focus on it and develop myself, I began to see how there was huge potential behind taking these philosophies and taking them into a larger scale. In other words, like a band format.